Welcome back, everyone, to In Jams with Jam. I'm your boy, Jam, and I'm here with...
It's me, your boy T. And today we got a topic that the world needs to hear.
Yes, breaking news. It's called...
Who is Moo Moo? Okay? Who is Moo Moo?
Scandalous.
Who's Moo Moo?
You tell me who Moo Moo is.
So the
I thought
internet...
it was Momo.
Moo Moo, as we've dug into some research on this character, Moo Moo is some demonic spirit over from Japan. A Japanese character created to put fear into the children of America. Well, the children all across the land. Talk about this Moo Moo character.
Well, there's a challenge going around for teens and underage individuals on YouTube that if you was to type in your WhatsApp or go into YouTube, you'll find out more about Moo Moo or Momo.
Moo Moo. This character has been all across the pig cartoon. What's the name of this pig that everybody been watching?
I don't know, it's just a pig. That you already messed up.
Perry the pig, Peter Pig.
You got Peter the pig or some pig character.
Some pig.
And
cartoon.
you got this they some say it's a bird looking female or this pelican female with bulging eyes, and she'll text you, she'll call you, give you challenges. The challenges will be from something minute, and then extremists have you killing yourself. One person said they'll challenge you to stick a fork in a socket. Then if you tell anybody,
Moo Moo gonna show up at your front door
and he kill you.
Really? This thing that got 2 legs, not even 2 legs, I'm sorry, 2 ultra arm feet with a big head and bulgy eyes, gonna show up at your front door. And what it's doing is getting to children between the ages of 2 and 5. Peter the Pig, something a pig is. These kids are on YouTube Kids, and they're watching these YouTube shows that are for children, and he's intervening or coming in between the shows, and then telling these kids to follow him. And on the WhatsApp, you type in a phone number, and then it's Momo, Moo Moo, and he's typing people 3 o'clock in the morning in Latin. Again, go back to people praying in Latin and not realizing what they're praying in Latin, and then this character Moo Moo shows up and he's speaking Latin.
You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like it's a demon.
It sounds like a spade is a spade. It don't sound like nothing. That's exactly what it is. It has a spirit, an evil spirit, a dark spirit, and it's sending kids into this chaotic like spell. Like, you remember when the mad cow disease came out? And it was like, okay, so let me tell you a story, because it just take me back to that. You know, like mad cow, moo, moo. I'm just saying, moo, moo. Like, you got kids doing demonic stuff, then they dreaming at night, probably dreaming moo, moo. You know what the people need. This goes back to war against religion, and you go into psychics and y'all don't know how to pray. If you knew how to pray, you can cast that moo moo out of your life. Cast the moo moo out. It's that simple. Casting Moo Moo out. That demon gotta go. If you knew and had the Holy Ghost, you'd be able to cast the Moo Moo out. Moo Moo, you gotta go. Let that mountain be ye removed. Moo Moo, you gotta go. Okay, I'm just saying. Moo Moo has to go.
Listen, the power of Christ compel you.
Let me get my oil, because I'm just telling y'all. Y'all don't know how to give a good prayer. What we're going to do today is we're going to give you a good prayer, a practice of prayer. So let me get my oil. We're going to show y'all how to pray.
I forgot the sage, y'all, because you could have been spraying some sage all over your, anoint your YouTube, anoint your cell phone, anoint everything with oil.
And smear the oil. Don't cross the oil. Smear the oil.
All over your phone.
Listen, we're going to give you a good example of a prayer. And it goes something like this. In the name of the Father, Moo Moo, you gotta go. Get out, Moo Moo. Get out. Come out, Moo Moo. Simple. You have to have power over the Moo Moo. Just saying. Moo Moo get out. Just that simple. You stand in your living room and you yell, you gotta go. That's it. The power of God compels. See, that's simple. He gotta go. I feel Jesus in this. Come on. Moo Moo, you gotta go.
Now,
Woo, Jesus.
now here's the problem.
Hey, Moo Moo.
The problem is, this Moo Moo challenge is nothing but similar to another challenge that was given before. You had the Tide Pod challenge. You had the Blue Whale challenge.
To burn me in the shower
You
challenge.
had the Pass Out Faint challenge. All these challenges are here.
You know what challenge they need?
What?
If a nigga owe you money, the challenge be nigga, where's my money? Challenge. The world be a better place. Friendships will be bonded, mended. Cause niggas owe niggas money. I'm just saying. How about that? Nigga, where's my money challenge? Y'all around here killing each other, letting demons kill your children. Because obviously you're not aware anymore of who's raising your children. Do you remember growing up? Parents, single parent homes didn't have father figures, a lot of them. Mm. And the mothers used to work 2 and 3 jobs just to make ends meet. Mm. And they used to fight trying to keep the streets from raising their kids. Mm-hmm. So the mothers used to put their children in after school programs. Mm. So by the time they got off of work, they knew that their child would be home, or they were picking their child up from after school. Mm. That was a mother using wisdom that the streets ain't gonna raise my child. Now we got all of these gadgets and devices everywhere, and you turn around now, mother dearest want to give her son at 3 an iPad. I don't understand why a 3-year-old need an iPad. I don't get it. Do you remember when your mother used to have flashcards with you and teach you to read? Mm-hmm. Your mother or the tutor would teach you to read at after school? Why is Perry the Pig teaching your children how to read? Why is Spider-Man teaching you? You remember when the trains, your mother used to put you on the train and used to read the letters on the train, your ABCs? That's how he learned. I remember hooked on phonics. That's how I learned how to read and say my ABCs. Kindergarten, pre-K. The teachers took effect. Now we all of a sudden got
phonics work for him.
You know? And now you got teachers with all these gadgets. The schools are removing textbooks, and now students are being forced to learn how to use a computer. And the computer is teaching the children their ABCs, their 1, 2, 3s, and how to read. So now the parent, when they go home, think it's okay that I'm just going to slide my child an iPad, and the iPad is going to do the work for me. But your child is outsmarting you by getting on YouTube, and now the elite powers that be got your kids running around here losing their brains. They seeing things, going around sticking forks in sockets, setting the stove, turning the stove on while you sleep. That's a demon. I'm trying to tell you, if you let us teach you how to pray, that Moo Moo gotta go. It has to go, because the power.
He had a dose of spirituality today, so he's there.
We're going to confront that demon.
The truth of the matter is, the biggest problem here is this. Where is the parenting skills?
There are none. No one's taking classes on how to be a parent.
That's the issue. Because this is what's wrong. Your children are looking for approval, acceptance, adventure, a sense of belonging. You're supposed to be the one that give them that, not technology. And because you're not giving them that, and you're too much interested in your own world, you are allowing your children to raise themselves. And the problem is when you get individuals like this, because Momo is not just one individual. Not one individual can tap into all these people and all these homes and talk to this. No, there is a circuit or a network of individuals behind Momo.
That's it. He's intervening on Peppa the Pig. Yeah, I'm sorry. Peppa the Pig. I was sitting the whole time trying to figure out the cartoon on YouTube. It's Peppa the Pig.
So you know what? Because of Peppa the Pig, everybody should have bacon in the morning.
That's disgusting. Bacon is nasty. Pork bacon, at least, is disgusting.
So how you gonna get rid of Peppa the Pig? You don't have no pork bacon.
You know what we should do? Boycott Peppa the Pig. Yeah, no, I'm good for a boycott.
You can't boycott Peppa the Pig. You gotta boycott pigs. No pork chops, no spare ribs.
That sounds great to me. I don't
Chopped barbecue.
Well, some people like chopped barbecue.
Well, you want to boycott?
Oh, don't boycott. Just cast the demon out of the pig. What happened in the Bible?
They don't read it.
Well, let me give you a good story. This is
Okay.
how you know that Peppa the Pig is demonic. When Jesus cast the spirit out of the man, it flew into the pigs, and the pigs jumped off the cliff. I'm just saying that let me know right there that Peppa the Pig was full of demons, and he gonna have your children demonically influenced, controlling the earth. The elite that be got your children looking crazy around here, killing each other. Don't we get enough of all the gun violence in America? Now we got a pig influencing your kids to kill each other. I'm saying a good prayer would work. As the old mother saints would say.
What would they say?
They would say, praying time is coming back again.
No, that's just Juanita. Now listen.
Maybe, you know I got that from her. I'm just saying.
Praying is good, but if you don't have nothing else to go working with the prayer, then you just gonna find yourself in just another situation. See, look, Momo came back from 2018, back in July, and it resurfaced again February of this year. So
No, it didn't resurface. They just began to realize that Momo existed. What happened was they started getting reports in the States, here in the United States, that Momo was around 100 children in the United States within the month of February, well, the beginning of the year until February, have killed themselves because of this pig. Watching Moo Moo come through the demonic pig.
But the crazy part about it is this. There is no evidence of anybody actually committing suicide. There's no numbers that says anybody commits suicide by doing this challenge.
Well, they were just saying that 100 children were found dead because of this.
But even with that one, it was confused of was it going to be the Momo challenge or was it the Blue Whale challenge that caused
What's
somebody
the
to
Blue
kill
Whales challenge? I never heard of Blue. Now, what's the Blue? The Blue Whale.
See, if there's one challenge, there is another. That's the problem. There's so many challenges going on.
So now the great white whale now has a demon too?
Yep. Why do you think Shamu's not at SeaWorld no more?
Gotta pray. Let's pray. We gotta pray.
So here's the issue. To combat all of this stuff that's going on, parents, you have to monitor your children. You have to. You have to. You can't allow social media to dictate how they should be, who they are, how they should learn, how they should function. Yep. You have to be the parent. Mm-hmm. You were given the task to be the parent, so be the parent. Next thing is this. You have to be involved in everything that your child do. You cannot just leave your child to do whatever they wanted to do on their own. They are not grown. Mm-hmm. You've been down this road, so you should know. If you're going to give them social media to learn, how about you learn it first?
But this is the thing. There are programs out there that does not use Peppa the Pig. There are programs, learning programs that you can download off of the app, out of the Apple Store for those that have Apple phones or Apple software or Apple gadgets. And then if you have Android, there are actually other games and things. You don't have to put your children on YouTube because you're too lazy to look up the different apps that these children can use for their age group. You don't give a 2-year-old or a 5-year-old an iPad and say, here, you know what to do. Because they don't know what to do. They don't know what they should be watching and what they should not be watching. Some parents don't even put parental guidance on their children's gadgets. They just allow them to do what they want to do. So now you wonder why your children know the lyrics to 50 Cent or why your children know the lyrics to Little Uzi, and you try to figure out why your daughter knows how to twerk at 5 and 6 years old. I don't know where she got that from. Yes, you do.
You left YouTube. Them unsupervised.
And your children are 2 and 3 steps ahead of you, so they know what's going on. You're trying to figure out, oh, my child, they grown. My child is so smart. No. No.
Your child
should never outsmart you.
But another you. That's all they are.
But they should never outsmart you. Why? Your children should never be able to outsmart you. If they're 2 and 3 steps ahead of you, we have a problem now. That means you're not raising them. You're not taking the time out to know who your child is. Now this Momo is the one raising your children. That's why you got them out here. They got them out here acting crazy. Pepper the Pig got demons, and he got your children out here acting crazy.
So, you know what? We have a jammies challenge for you. The first challenge is this. Reassure or reaffirm your child. Tell them who they are. Tell them what their future in store for them. Tell them how great they're going to become.
You know what's funny is? How many parents really can tell you who their child really is? And not just give me because there's nothing under the sun. I've been there, done that. Don't give me that. How many parents can really say they have learned their children and can see who their children really are? And say, you are going to be because this is who you're created to be. How many people can really say that? And not because they chock or twerk or you a dancer. No, is that really who they're supposed to be? How many parents really can do that?
Isn't that me? That's why challenge number 2. Spend some time with your child. Have some outdoor activities. Have some in-house activities.
But first, they can't be lazy. Making excuses will never give them the chance to want to do activities with their child or with their children. Because they claim they have no time because they either work all day or they're just lazy people. They're too consumed with their own gadgets and their own lifestyles and forget that they have children. So this is the reason why.
Old school used to say, the moment you have a child, your life is over.
It's
and
no
then,
longer about you.
Once they are grown and out of your hair, then you can have your life back.
Yep. You wanted to live your life, you shouldn't have opened up your legs.
You ain't got to open your legs these days no more. You can just turn over to the side, be on your face, be on your back.
To get pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, let me just say this.
You get a turkey baster.
Let me just say this. The truth of the matter is, for all the single parent homes, I don't feel bad like that. You know why? Because you should have knew who you laid with before you laid with them. Before you had that child. Then it wouldn't be a single parent home. Because then the truth of the matter is you two would have agreed and understood who each other was before you had the children. And you could have chosen whether you wanted this to be your baby mama or your baby daddy. But because you're just too fast, legs open, mouth open.
T. That's another episode.
I'm just, moo moo, you gotta go. You gotta go.
So, Jam Squad, remember, there's always 3 sides to every story.
Not in this situation. Moo moo gotta go. What his story he gotta tell? Yay, moo moo, you gotta go.
But is it really about Moo Moo? Or is it really about
the parenting?
The parenting.
So parents, we need to do better. We need to raise our children and not have social media raising your children.
So, thank you for tuning in to another breaking news.
Cause moo moo gotta go. Yay, Jesus!
We'll see you next time.